What it do, what it is, what it be. This is your boy Trent with Talk To Me Podcast, where we keep it 100 with everything that is popping. Let's get into it. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Friday morning. Listen, it's the weekend, baby. It's time to have us some fun. Let's go. Hey, but really fast though, before you get into that fun, I want to keep you up to date with all things that is popping. So, if you don't know, Gunna's been released from jail after pleading guilty in the YSL RICO case. Now, with that, with him pleading guilty, he was caught up in a charge that included Young Thug and also a couple of other members of the Young Stoner Life group, collective, or however way you want to put it. So Gunna, he pleaded guilty to one count of conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization RICO Act. However, so pretty much in a nutshell, if I could break it down to you, he pleaded guilty to a criminal organization. He pleaded guilty to a criminal organization. Now, I'm going to tell you why that's important as we keep it moving. So when he pleaded guilty, he took up what's called an Alford plea. If you don't know what an Alford plea is, it's meaning that he pleaded guilty, or when a person pleads guilty to one charge while maintaining his innocence on the same charge, as a form of, self-preservation or self-defense. So, and with that, he pleaded guilty to the criminal organization, but also maintaining his innocence on certain things that the organization was a part of, if that makes any sense to you. And so Gunna was actually sentenced to 5 years, but all of that time was knocked off. The remaining balance was knocked off, which means that he has been released. Okay? He has officially been released as a result of him pleading guilty. Now, but there's another part of that deal. He has to serve 500 hours of community service. Now, Boosie had came out and spoke on this. And, man, I love Boosie when he talk, man, because he speak with so much clarity and makes sense of things, right? And one of the things that Boosie has said is that, if you're not from the streets, you're not going to understand how this stuff works. Okay, and that's an alarm shout out to all the people out there who are claiming that street life, but they're not keeping it 10 toes down in their life. Don't live something that you can't. Don't live in something that you can't stand by. Right? Don't false claim. Don't false rep. Don't be around here talking about throwing up all these signs. Right? And you don't know. And you're not living that life, man. Like, I lived in Jacksonville. I see, man, these cats on the corner throwing up signs, bro. I see these cats on the corner got the flags. I seen these cats, man, they talking about this, they talking about that on YouTube. They making all these rap songs, and they coming at all these other different rival gang members and say, yeah, I shot this, I popped this, whatever the case may be, right? And, like, in real life, bro, like, they're not even about that. They're not really about that. And that's not just in Jacksonville, man, but that's all over. You got cats, man, even in Savannah. Like, you got cats, man, out here, they claiming stuff, man. They false claiming these sets. They false claiming these hoods and whatever the case may be. And they don't keep it 10 toes down. And what happens is, man, let me tell you something. Eventually, you're going to get checked. You're going to get checked. And you better be prepared to stand on this whole time what you've been claiming. That's why, man, this street life ain't for everybody. This street life ain't for everybody, because it may look good on the other side, but check it. Once you get past that money, once you get past the cars, the clothes, the girls, whatever the case may be, and listen, if you ain't about that life and you ain't trying to keep it 100, man, listen, you're gonna be checked. You're gonna be checked. And I'm not no street dude or whatever the case may be, and I don't want to be, man. That's not the life for me. I'm about my grind, but I'm about my grind in another way. Listen, if you got a skill set, if you got a talent, if you got a passion, if you got dreams, fulfill that. If there's dudes in the streets right now that would tell you to your face, they're like, look, I'm in it, but if I could go back and change it, I would. A lot of dudes living that street life right now, they got talents and gifts, but they're already deep in it, so they just let it die. Listen, you don't have to live the street life to get money. There's other ways to get money, man. Follow your heart, follow your passion, your dreams, man. You don't have to live this life, man. You don't have to live this street life because you think it's the only thing. Nah, bro. Nah. I see many dudes right now. That got money. And not one time did they have to hit the corner. Not one time did they have to go into the streets for it. They handled their business. They did what they had to do, and they got to where they needed to be. This street life is not meant for everybody. So that's my word for y'all. So as we keep it going with this case, man. So Gunna's lawyer came out, and he released this statement from Gunna himself. Gunna says, when I became affiliated with YSL in 2016, I did not consider it a gang, more like a group of people from Metro Atlanta who had common interests and artistic aspirations. My focus of YSL was entertainment, rap artists who wrote and performed music that exaggerated and glorified urban life in the black community. While I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in the case, and have absolutely no intentions of being involved in the trial process in any way. Trying to wash his hands, y'all. I have chosen to end my own RICO case with an Alford plea and end my personal ordeal by publicly acknowledging my association with YSL. An Alford plea in my case is the entry of a guilty plea to the one charge against me, which is in my best interest, while at the same time maintaining my innocence toward the same charge. I love and cherish my association with YSL Music and always will. I look at this as an opportunity to give back to my community and educate young men and women that gangs and violence only lead to destruction. Now look, Gunna was arrested in May with Young Thug and a couple of other people, okay? And so Young Thug, as we speak, still remains incarcerated, and he still awaits trial, which is why Gunna, when he took the Alford plea, right? When he took the Alford plea, and when he pleaded guilty to a criminal organization, that's going to be real bad upon Young Thug when he goes to trial. It really is going to be tough for Young Thug when he goes to trial because of what Gunna has done. So I know he came out and he said, look, I ain't did this, I ain't talked to this, I ain't said jack squat. But like Boosie said, that's not how it works. For all those who know, now you know, that's not how it works. Something was said, something was agreed upon. We just don't know what it is. And honestly, man, the streets are talking. People are listening and people are watching. And it ain't good. It ain't good. So I'm going to keep up with this, man. Also, I'm also keeping up with the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion trial. I'm going to have a video coming out upon that, because that is getting crazy as more details is coming out. But listen, man, that's your news for today, man. Keeping you in the loop. That's all that I have. See you next time. Peace.